tinamak here.
好啦，翻嚟我哋第三節嘅投資金業啱啱咧，
Yes, we lost you for a little bit.
阿 Tina 就同一位喺電話裏邊嘅嘉賓啱啱打招呼。
Yes,
咁呢位嘉賓咧就係而家身在美國嘅，就係一個網站房地產網站 Realtor.com 嘅高級經濟師阿 George Mr. George Ratiu 應該。
Yes.
咁而家喺美國嗰邊咧，咁東岸時間係8點幾啦，咁同你分享下美國嗰個樓市嘅走勢啊。
Yes, hi George. Welcome back and thank you so much for coming back to my show again. It's been like 1 year now, right? Is it 1 year or 2 years? I can't remember, but it seems like yesterday to talk to you.
Yeah. It's been a year though, you're right.
Yes, it's been a year.
Tina 提到咧，其實1年啦或者2年之前咧，同阿 George 咧傾過偈嘅，咁佢唔記得咗，咁阿 George 提翻佢啦，1年嘅啫，1年前佢傾過偈，
嗱就想同大家去分享咧，就係 George 咧就係美國房產協會NAR National Realtor Associations 嘅高級經濟師，咁所以變咗咧，佢而家今日同我哋分享咧，就係關於咧嗱美國嗰邊啦，亦都講緊有好多唔同嘅報告講緊咧，就可能會有嗰個經濟衰退啦，或者點樣嘅時候咧，會唔會點樣影響到我哋加拿大呢邊嘅樓市咧？即係你知我哋美加方面始終都係比較即係close 啲啊，我哋
即係接近啲。
係啦。So George, you've done this before, right? So you know that after I ask you the questions and Aiken will translate it, and then you answer, and then I translate it. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us again 1 year later.
Tina 咧會英文問阿 George 問題，跟住我會以廣東話翻譯翻條問題，跟住阿 George 回答之後咧 ，Tina 又會翻譯翻佢嘅答案。
係啦。So George, let's get to the meat. Okay, let's get started. Now, I received based on the NAR stats that you share with me, and the existing residential home sales in 2018 and 2019 was identical. Okay, so is this the first time that you see the sales kind of like stacked, like in the last 10 years? And if so, and then why? So I let Aiken to translate it into Cantonese first.
Let me do a quick translation. 咁啊 Tina 問到啦，根據阿 George 所提供嘅美國房地產協會嘅統計數據顯示啊，2018年同埋2019年嘅現有住宅成交量咧係一樣嘅。即係2年一樣，唔知點解啊？咁啊想問阿 George 啦，係咪過去10年嚟講咧，首次見到呢個銷售嘅停滯不前嘅現象咧，同埋個原因喺邊度咧
？Yes, George, please share with us.
Certainly, and that is a very good observation and a great question, Tina.
Thank you.
So, when you look at the last 10 years, the numbers have not been identical. In fact, that's a fairly rare occurrence. And what's important to remember is for most of the past decade, we have had rising sales. The last 2 years have been a change from that trend.
Okay, so let me translate it quickly. So, George 嘅意思咧就係話咧係一件好少係好難發生嘅事，因為咧過去10年嚟講咧就每一年都係上升嘅，只不過咧過去2018年同埋2019年2年嚟講咧就突然間咧就係平衡。唔係平衡嘅，直情冇喐過啊，係一樣啊。So can you share with us your observation and why? Is it a global political situation or is it just the like local U.S. Economy and all that kind of stuff? Because the economy has been quite positive. Your president has done a great job with a lot of positive figures.
咁啊，想問阿 George 個觀察方面啦，咁咩原因造成咁嘅現象咧？會唔會係一個全球性嘅政治嘅因素啊，或者係一個本地性嘅經濟原因咧？因為而家睇咁啊，經濟數據唔差嘅噃，因為 Donald Trump 呢位總統之後咧，經濟似乎有改善嘅噃，咁啊點解咁嘅現象咧
？Yes, George, please.
So this very much is a market-driven shift. So we're seeing slowing sales in large part because despite, as you pointed out, the economy is doing well, employment and jobs have been growing, people are seeing strong wages. What has not grown is the number of homes for sale. So the inventory figures, how many homes are available each month, that has been declining, and we saw that decline accelerate, especially in the second half of 2019.
Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, so inventory, that's the problem. Okay, so 我想就同佢解釋一下咧，就係話咧嗰個所有嘢都其實好嘅，個經濟又好啦，嗰個job 又好啦，即係嗰個就業又好啦，嗰個薪金又好啦。 咁但係唔好嘅就係咩咧？原來就係個存貨或者係嗰個建築嗰個量啊越嚟越低。咁嗰個咧就存貨越嚟越低，尤其是咧2019年咧就下半年咧係越嚟越低。Okay, so George, I don't understand if so many demand. Economy is great, job is great, you know, like everybody wants to be a homeowner, and both America and US and Canada, we all wants to have, housing. We should have housings, affordable housing and all that. And why is the inventory keeps going down? Like I know that Vancouver we have a problem. Our inventory is tough. Our time to acquire the land to the time that the building actually built, it takes like 7-8 years in Vancouver to build a condo. Mm-hmm. But what is going on in US that makes this inventory goes down, keep on going down, especially accelerated in the second half of 2019. So I'll let Aiken translate.
個需求咁大啊，咁啊加上個經濟又好啊，就業又好啦，咁人都想做業主㗎。咁點解美國嗰個存貨量會持續嘅下跌咧？尤其喺2019年嘅下半年跌得咁犀利咧，一個加速量快得咁交關嘅咧
？Yes, George.
So exactly to your point, the biggest difficulty right now is getting enough new homes because we have a lot of buyers, and especially in the U.S., young buyers. So that the younger buyers, those between 25 and about 35, are coming into the market and want to purchase. For those buyers, generally they access their first-time home in the existing market, but there are very few homes available at the lower price ranges. And so the only way to get new product is to build new homes, right? But we've had a bottleneck, sort of a squeeze there, because on one hand, builders have been very targeted. They have been building a lot of luxury homes, a lot of higher priced homes, but not enough affordable, so entry-level homes, for a variety of reasons, a lot of them market-driven. The other problem is that and you touched on it with the Vancouver example, even in the U.S., there are a lot of markets where building a home, it takes going through the zoning process. You have to get approvals, permits, and those can take quite a bit of time. And in many cases, zoning is restrictive, particularly for the type of product that would be affordable.
Okay, so let me translate this quickly and to our the Canadian Chinese, the Vancouver Chinese, right? So George 嘅意思咧就係話咧係啦，好難揾新嘅物業啊。最主要嚟講咧，因為而家越嚟越多買樓嘅人咧就係屬於25到35歲，咁佢哋想入嚟買嘅時候咧，就想喺翻自己住嘅地方住嘅城市嚟到買啦，但係住嘅地方住嘅城市咧就冇啲低價嘅屋。全部咧都係高價嘅屋，同埋咧過去咁多年咧，所有嘅建築商咧、開發商咧都係集中喺起啲 luxury 高端嘅豪宅，咁令到咧就唔夠呢啲咁嘅平嘅價，
即係可負
擔房屋
就少啦。
係啦，咁所以變咗咁嘅情況之下咧，係一個好大嘅問題。另外咧，就我頭先提到啦，就係關於咧我哋呢邊起屋嘅時候咧，由買地到去即係 change 個 zoning， 到然之後咧就可以起完間屋嘅時候咧，我哋都要成7-8年時間。咁咧，阿 George 話咧，佢話喺美國亦都係有一個咁嘅情況，同埋有啲地方簡直咧就係會係 restrict 咗，就限制咗佢嗰個 zoning， 咁所以令到咧就根本係啦，咁所以令到咧就好多人咧就根本買唔起個屋。Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to another situation. So Chinese has been buying like a storm in U.S. and Canada. Okay, until like basically 2017, because China implements the capital control. So and then can you share with us that the Chinese buying in U.S. trends, please? Has it been? I believe it's going down because of that, the capital control. But is it correct? I mean, do you see a sharp drop or stabilized, or what is your observation? Please share with us, George. So I'll let Aiken to translate first.
Let me do a quick translation. 咁阿 Tina 問到啦，咁中國嘅買家咧，美國咧就買屋咧就好似有一陣風暴咁樣嘅嚇。不過至到2017年，因為點解咧？因為當時咧係中國咧實行咗呢個係資本控制嘅政策，咁之後咧，咁想問啦，阿 George 啦，究竟而家 中國人啊，即係華裔嘅買家咧，美國嗰個買屋個趨勢係點咧？而家穩定咗啊，仍然係升緊啦，抑或跌？咁啊，想睇下佢嗰個觀察方面咧，呢個趨勢而家嘅情況係點樣嘅
Yes, George, please.
Absolutely. Indeed. And you are correct in the sense that Chinese buyers of U.S. real estate have been the dominant investors over the last few years. In fact, 2013 marked the first year in which Chinese buyers were the top buyers of U.S. real estate when there were about $13 billion of investment 2013. So that made China the number one investor.
In U.S. Yeah.
In U.S., exactly. And that dollar volume actually more than doubled in 2014, 15, 16. In 2017, to your point, that was the peak year of Chinese investment. It reached almost $32 billion in U.S. real estate. But the last 2 years, 2018, 2019, we saw that volume decline. In 2018, it dropped to only about 30 billion, so not a huge drop. But then 2019, last year, to your point, capital controls seem to have certainly made their mark. The volume reached only $13.4 billion.
Wow, that is more than half drop. Wow.
Exactly.
Yes. So okay, I'm gonna just quickly translate that for my Chinese listener. So George 嘅意思咧就係2013年呢個時候咧係第一次咧就係中國人喺美國買樓嘅時候咧就係做咗 number one 買家 ，OK 第一位啦。
嗰陣時華裔
係啦，咁嗰陣時有幾多啊？13個 billion 即係130億。
美金
好叻啊！我而家叻咗呢啲 number， 130億美金。咁咧就2014、15咧又17咁啊，年年都好似 double 咁樣上。咁咧就最頂嘅時候，2017年就320億，2018咧就跌咗好少啫，都有300億 ，OK， 即係320億去到300億。但係2019咧，哇，直情好似插水式咁樣啊！係134億啫，134億，所以咧就跌咗一半都有多，所以呢個即係都幾緊要嘅。So George, come back to that sharp drop, okay? Is it like purely political environment? Is it capital control? Is it the trade war between U.S. and China? The 5G, fight? And power fight, whatever fight we have, is that the reason? Do you think?
Okay,
Yes.
天娜問到啦，咁暴跌啦，叫暴跌形容啦嚇。個原因喺邊度咧？即係中國買家買少咗咁多美國物業，會唔會同呢個政治環境有關啦？或者係資本管制嗰個措施啦，以及係呢個貿易戰啊，甚至係華為話5G嗰類咁嘅問題，帶動到華裔買家美國嗰個買屋嘅情況係跌得咁犀利咧
Yes, George, please share.
Indeed. So financial investments, as you well know, are fairly dynamic and complex processes. And so really there's not just one reason for that. If anything, I'll put this in a broader context to say Chinese buyers remained, even with that sharp drop, remained the number one foreign investor in U.S. real estate in this last year.
Okay.
So in a sense, what's happening is a global trend, meaning the U.S. market has become, number one, more expensive for foreign buyers for two reasons. On one hand, we've seen strong price appreciation in U.S. markets, roughly 5 to 6% year after year after year, has made properties more expensive, both for buyers in the U.S. but foreign buyers as well. The second reason for that is with the Federal Reserve, especially over the last 3 years, increasing the short-term interest rate, while all the other central banks in China, in Japan, in Western Europe retain a very accommodative policy, rates near zero. Not in China, but Bank of Japan, European Central Bank, and other banks. It has made, in essence, the currency, the U.S. dollar, much stronger. So as a result, it's a double whammy, right? A 1-2 punch of higher prices and a stronger dollar have made properties more expensive for all foreign buyers of U.S. real estate. So that is, in a broader context, what's driving the decline across the board. It wasn't just Chinese buyers. All the other major buyers, Canadians, Mexican, British, Indian buyers, suffered from the same effect of higher prices and lower currencies.
Okay, so yes, let me just quickly translate it. So George 嘅意思咧就係話咧，佢話唔係咧因為始終咧投資咧係一個好複雜嘅項目嚟嘅，OK， 即係唔可以話即係就 fix 死咧就一個原因咧就令到咧嗰個價即係買家咧就會突然間嗰個 volume 啊個量咧突然間咁暴跌啊，正所謂。咁佢全球性嚟講咧就係點樣樣咧？其實好簡單講嘅就係話，第一美金太貴。OK， 第二佢嗰個每年嗰個appreciation 啊，升值能力咧就係每年係5到6%，每年 year after year 就係5 to 6% every year。咁咧就即係咁樣樣。咁然之後咧就federal government 嗰邊咧，佢哋將個聯儲局嗰個 interest rate 嗰個利率短期利率咧就係縮短咗咯喎。咁所以有好多呢啲咁嘅政策嘅情況之下啦，升咗，短期利率係升咗。咁所以變咗有好多呢啲咁嘅情況之下咧，最主要嚟講咧就係話即係嗰個美金高嘅時候，令到咧加紙啦、日本紙啦、澳洲啦、歐洲咧咩嘅時候咧，一對美金嘅時候咧就變咗弱啦，令到佢哋咧就喺美國買樓嘅時候咧嗰個貴咗好多啦，就係咁嘅情況啦。Okay, so that is totally understandable, and like I said, I always said that when Americans comes to buy in Vancouver or in Canada, you guys are like having a 30% off discounts right off the back. You know, yeah. So come to us. Although we have, you know, I understand that we have the foreign national tax, but you know what? With a 30% discount and our 20% here, so you're still 10% ahead of the game. Okay, so now I want to also ask you. So, which ethnicity has picked up the purchase trends? So I understand you said that Chinese is still number one, no matter what. Okay, so which ethnicity after Chinese? Because the minority, you know, growing everywhere. That you know, besides the Chinese, then the next one is picked up the Chinese. The purchase trends, please.
頭先 Tina 咧就講少少啦，就溫哥華呢邊買樓嘅情況嘅嚇，咁啊大家講笑啫。咁啊再問翻個問題啦。咁啊而家咧美國嗰度咧就華裔買家係少咗啦嚇，咁邊一個族裔咧係會係嚇，即係叫做即係支持翻或者填補翻呢個華裔買家少咗嘅空缺啦。除咗華裔之外，仲有邊個族裔咧？就係即係一路係好強。華裔買家排第一啦，咁而家喺華裔之後咧，邊個族裔咧係仍然喺美國度買屋嗰個趨勢仍然好強勁嘅？
Yes, George, please.
So to give a good perspective, the top 5 buyers are China, followed by Canada, India, Mexico, and the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And so that gives you a sense of, in fact, all of them, by looking at the dollar volume, all of them saw declines in purchasing. But of course, Canadians and Canadian buyers really sort of showed they used to be the number one purchaser of U.S. real estate.
Yes.
And so, in a sense, they still remain near the top, and if anything, they show that they are very much interested. When you look at the number of homes, the Canadians and Chinese buyers bought the same number of homes, about 20,000, but the Chinese buyers tended to buy higher priced homes. So in terms of dollar volume, the Chinese investment amounted to about 13.4 billion, while Canadian was only about 8 billion.
Oh, okay. So I understand. So if that is the case, okay. George 嘅意思咧就係話咧，中國始終係第一啦，第二就加拿大人，跟住咧就印度、墨西哥同埋英國人嘅。咁但係咧嗱，如果你講緊中國人同埋加拿大人嚟講啦，喺美國買樓嘅時候咧，其實大家都係一樣嘅量，都係2萬個單位，但係咧個分別就係咩咧？就銀碼啦。咁加拿大咧喺美國買嘅時候咧，我哋其實咧就係得嗰8億係嘛？8個 billion 係咪8億啊？80億啊！80億對唔住啊，80億 OK。咁然之後咧就中國咧就304億，咁所以變咗咁嘅情況之下咧，就其實所有嘅數量咧都係跌咗嘅，無可否認所有嘅數量都係跌咗嘅。但係咧亦都無可否認嘅時候咧，就即係加拿大咧同埋中國咧都係始終都係屬於 number one 嘅。好啦，so I want to get into a very hot topic. It's a sad topic, but it's a hot topic. The coronavirus. So in Vancouver, Toronto, in China, like wherever there are heavy Chinese populations, we see, no, I won't say the stop. they just slow down. So what is your 2 cents? Do you see that in US?
咁啊，Tina 就問到咧比較 hot 嘅題目啦。頭先我哋都有提過咧，就係呢個新型冠狀病毒啦。咁啊，而家喺好多地方啦，包括多倫多啊或者溫哥華都係啦。咁啊，買家可能個買屋個量咧係唔係跌得好犀利，即係放緩啦嚇，即係慢咗啦。好啦，咁美國方面係點樣啦？咁華裔買家嗰個趨勢會唔會受到呢一個疫情嘅影響咧？或者會唔會將來會有影響咧
？Yes, George. Do you see that?
So you're absolutely right. The impact on obviously Chinese and particularly mainland China has been dramatic, as we've seen. So far, at least we have not seen a major impact on U.S. real estate here in the United States domestically. However, I do know that for a lot of healthcare experts have been saying that this is a highly contagious virus, and in a sense, they are still holding out on the rate at which it might spread internationally. So while we don't see right now a major impact, both in terms of healthcare or real estate, I would say that given that to your point, it's hot and still developing, it remains to be seen what the rest of 2020 has in store.
Yeah, I guess that the numbers you will get will be by 2021, then you will see the numbers.
Right.
Yes, yes. So 我頭先咧就係問阿 George 咧，就係話即係如果因為coronavirus 呢樣嘢咧，就會影響到美國嗰邊嗰個市場。咁但係佢暫時嚟講咧，仲未見到嗰個影響嘅程度係去到邊度。但係咧，佢哋嗰邊嘅醫護人員啦都話咗咧，就係話呢個咧係一個嚴重非常之即係個傳染好緊要嘅。咁所以有好多一啲人咧就係即係可能係即係 hold back 咗啦。就係啦，停一停啦咁樣樣咯。咁no, so George, before I got you on the show, I didn't talk. I mentioned that in my own segment is talk about my conversation with my friend from Beijing. Last night we had a 2 hours conversation. She was telling me that actually a lot of people in China right now is talking about wanting to immigrants again, wanting to come to the West. Like U.S., Canada, because they feel that the environments are, more safe, much safer than in China. So there is a potential wave of immigration gonna, start again. However, as you know, U.S. has done a lot of policy change in regards to, international students, as well as the immigration policy. Do you think that this wave might, U.S. might not be able to benefit for this potentially a good immigration wave again? So I'll let Aiken to translate that.
Tina 提到咧，就其實喺上一節都講咗啦，仲有北京朋友咧傾咗2個鐘頭嘅電話啦嚇，咁啊話咧就好多中國裏邊嘅人咧就好想而家移民啦，咁啊移民去外國啦，咁但係咧就喺美國裏邊咧就好多個改變啦，喺政治上嘅改變啊，包括好多嘅限制啊，或者國際學生亦都多咗限制嘅，會唔會喺中國一個移民潮之下，美國未必會受惠得到咧嚇
？Yes, George, what do you think?
So I think that in light of the current administration, right, the White House has been very clear in that it wants to enforce existing immigration laws more vigorously. It has also taken a more centric pro-America stance on trade. So to your point, we've seen all these already have an impact in terms of international student enrollment in the U.S. even in 2019. So to your point, should there be an increase in immigration from China towards other countries, it's very likely that the U.S. might not feel the benefit of that, specifically, this year, in light of existing, as I mentioned, enforcement of immigration law. So that could certainly have an impact on real estate markets.
So if that is the case, I should say that, hooray, Canada, we'll have more. Something like that, I don't know. So anyway, let me translate that. So 頭先就係問咗佢啦，就關於嗰個移民潮嗰方面嘅嘢啦，即係有個可能性啦，即係國內嘅朋友就咁同我講啦。咁但係咧，因為美國嘅政策係非常之收緊啊，無論咧你係讀書嘅又好咩都好，咁佢而家嘅政策咧就根本咧就2019年嗰個國際學生嗰個數量咧亦都係急降嘅。咁 佢亦都覺得咧，就係如果佢哋而家即係美國嘅政府咧嗰個policy 個政策係持續係維持咁樣嘅症狀嘅時候咧，如果中國嗰邊真係會有移民潮咧，佢好相信咧美國係未必可以受惠得到嘅。Okay, so let me go to the like one last one because what maybe one or maybe two. How we gonna have this impact is okay. We have been hearing a lot about recession is on the way. There's a lot of report about that. What do you think? Because a lot of them they're talking about as soon as the next elections, the end of the year, the election's done. Within a year, there will be recession. So what do you think?
咁問到經濟衰退嘅問題啦，咁好多即係阿 Tina 咧聽到好多嘅信息都話咧，咁經濟衰退咧而家嚟緊㗎啦，尤其喺美國添啊，咁想睇下阿 George 嘅睇法，會唔會喺未來1年之內咧就美國出現經濟衰退咧
？Yes, George.
That's a great question. And my view on that is it's a twofold really answer. And what I mean by that, we have the economic fundamentals, how the economy is doing, how companies are hiring, so in terms of employment. We have the Federal Reserve looking at interest rates. When you look at that side, what we have is really still a strong foundation. The Federal Reserve really looked globally and saw there would be slowing growth globally, and so in 2019 cut interest rates in the U.S. to accommodate that slowdown, particularly insofar as it would impact international trade. But companies remain committed to hiring, and more importantly, what I think is important for the U.S. Economy, consumer spending. So people buying things every day, from food to cars to homes, really support and drive economic growth. And we've seen that growth really solid in 2019, and we expect that really to remain solid in 2020. The other side, however, and I'll point this out, I think is psychological. And what I mean by that, for consumers, right, their perception of, am I going to have a job 6 months from now? Am I going to get a pay raise come December? These obviously weigh very much on their spending today. And just as importantly, when we look at next year, right, they will impact whether they spend for higher things like home or a car.
Okay, so we have to cut it right now because the time is up, but we want to carry on with you the conversations, but I won't be able to translate it, so that's fine. The people otherwise, like on FaceTime and Facebook, where they will hear it. Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate it, and talk to you soon.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure being with you.
Okay, don't hang up yet. Okay, so George, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I love the last part, but that's okay. The Chinese don't hear it. I hear it. Yes, a lot of them they do speak, right? And then they understand. It's just that we have a time. I mean, there's so much conversation. I mean, so much information that I want to share with you, or I would like you to share with us. So right now I'm still on FaceTime, and even though I'm talking to you, so next time I will have George with us again. So Facebook friends, bye for now, and we'll carry on with George for this secret conversation. Thanks.